What if I told you that the richest empire in history wasn't in Europe or Asia but in Africa? An empire so wealthy that its ruler gave away so much gold during a single journey that he disrupted entire economies, a land of powerful kings, bustling trade routes, and legendary cities filled with scholars and merchants. At its peak, the Mali Empire controlled vast territories across West Africa and possessed unimaginable wealth. But how did this empire rise to greatness? And what caused one of history's most powerful kingdoms to fade into the past? This is the incredible story of the Mali Empire, the Empire of Gold. In the 13th century, West Africa was home to many kingdoms competing for power and control of trade. Among them was a rising state that would soon become one of the greatest empires the world had ever seen. The Mali Empire emerged after the decline of the Ghana Empire, which had once dominated trade across West Africa. The region was rich in gold, one of the most valuable resources in the world. At the time, gold from West Africa flowed across the Sahara Desert into North Africa. The Middle East and Europe, control of this trade meant wealth and power, and soon a new leader would rise to claim it. According to legend, a young prince named Sundiata Keita was unable to walk as a child. Many doubted that he would ever become a great ruler, but destiny had other plans. As he grew older, Sundiata overcame his challenges and became a skilled warrior and leader. At the famous Battle of Kirana in 1235, he defeated the powerful ruler Sumoro Kante. This victory united the Mandinka people and marked the birth of the Mali Empire. Sundiata became its first great ruler and laid the foundation for centuries of prosperity. The Mali Empire controlled some of the richest gold mines in the world. Gold was abundant, but another resource was equally important: salt. In medieval times, salt was essential for preserving food and was often worth its weight in gold. Caravans carrying gold, salt, ivory, and other goods crossed the Sahara Desert. These trade routes connected West Africa to distant lands and brought enormous wealth to Mali. At its height, the empire stretched across vast territories and controlled major trade centers. Cities flourished, merchants prospered, and Mali became one of the richest empires in history. No ruler symbolizes the wealth of Mali more than Mansa Musa, ascending to the throne in the 14th century. Mansa Musa is often regarded as the richest person in history. His wealth was so immense that modern economists struggle to calculate it. In 1324, Mansa Musa embarked on a pilgrimage to Mecca with thousands of attendants and camels carrying gold. As he traveled through Egypt, he distributed so much gold that its value reportedly declined for years. His journey astonished the world and placed the Mali Empire on the global map. Under Mansa Musa's rule, Timbuktu became one of the world's greatest centers of knowledge. Scholars traveled from distant lands to study there. Libraries housed thousands of manuscripts covering science, mathematics, law, and religion. The city became a symbol of African scholarship and intellectual achievement. At a time when much of the world lacked access to education, Timbuktu was thriving as a center of learning. Like many great empires, Mali eventually faced challenges. Internal conflicts weakened central authority. Trade routes shifted, rival states grew stronger. Over time, the Songhai Empire rose to power and replaced Mali as the dominant force in West Africa. Although its political power declined, the legacy of Mali endured. The story of the Mali Empire reminds us that Africa's history is filled with powerful kingdoms, brilliant scholars, and extraordinary achievements. Its wealth transformed economies, its cities advanced learning, and its rulers left a legacy that still fascinates the world today. If you enjoyed this journey into history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for Fact Flow TV, because history is not just about the past, it shapes our future.